Hello everyone, and welcome to another Monster Hunter World video. My name is Captain Bardock, and today I'm going to be covering a couple of my favorite mix sets, as well as a couple I've made myself. So before I get that started, let me just remove the layered armor so you can see what pieces I'm using a little easier. Alright, first up, we have the Max Damage Raw Greatsword set, which I'm sure you've seen every popular streamer using. It consists of the Nergigante Helm A, the Damascus Mail B, the Diablos Nero Braces B, Nergigante Coil A, and the Nergigante Greaves A. What this set gives you is Nergigante Hunger, which after a certain damage threshold, you're healed for a percentage of the damage dealt. Attack boost level 7, focus level 3, maximum might level 3, and unfortunately, the rest of it is not really optimal because I'm missing a couple of decorations. But anyway, it's still a nice set. So, with that, next I'm going to go to the Combat Medic, which is the Support Sword and Shield set. It consists of the Basil Helm Beta, the Basil Mail Beta, the Dober Braces Beta, Basil Coil Beta, and the Dober Greaves Beta. What this gives you is Basil Gaze Protection, which is the equivalent of Moxie, so above a certain threshold you won't be one-shot by any attacks. Earplugs level 4, Wide Range level 4. Wide Range is good because it adds the ability to heal your allies with items that you use. Earplugs are always great because of earplugs. And I have a couple other things slotted in as well. Next up is just a bow build. I personally prefer a little bit of raw damage to just Dragon Piercers, so more maneuverability and stuff like that as opposed to Dragon Piercer spam. So, I have the Kodachi Helm Alpha, the Nergigante Mail Alpha, the Odogaron Vambraces Alpha, Nergigante Coil Alpha, and the Dober Greaves Beta. What this gives you is Constitution level 5, which reduces fixed stamina depletion by 50%. Fixed stamina depletion is things such as dashing and evading, which you do in this build. Attack boost level 4, Stamina Surge for increased stamina recovery, Critical Eye level 1, and Agitator. Next up, I just have a messing around set that I personally use for the Kirin. It's mostly comprised of Xeno'jiiva, with the addition of the King Dragon Eye Patch. The reason I use it is because it gives you Xeno'jiiva Divinity, which have Sharpness loss, Blight Resistance level 3, which nullifies all elemental blights, Power Prolonger, which really doesn't affect the Greatsword as much, and then a flinch-free Attack Boost level 2 and Weakness Exploit level 2. Next up, I'm sure you can tell by the title, is an Insect Glaive set that is focused specifically on mounting the monster and dealing aerial damage. Comprised of the Xeno'jiiva Headgear Beta, Xeno'jiiva Hide Alpha, Nergigante Vambraces Alpha, Odogaron Coil Alpha, and Xeno'jiiva Spurs Alpha. What this does is give you Xeno'jiiva Divinity again, which have Sharpness loss, Attack Boost level 3, Power Prolonger to increase the duration of your essence buffs that you gain from your Kinsect by 30%. I also have the Airborne skill, which increases jumping attack power by 10%, and the Master Mounter. And again, none of these are optimal because I'm missing a couple of decorations here and there. Next up, I have an Elemental Crit set which focuses solely on elemental damage. It is comprised of the Strategist Spectacles, the Dober Mail Beta, Kaiser Vambraces Alpha, the Rathalos Coil Alpha, and the Rathalos Greaves Alpha. What this does is give you the Rathalos Mastery, which unfortunately can't be found in a gym, so you have to use 2 pieces of the set to get it. And what it does is increases elemental damage when landing critical hits. Also have Critical Eye level 5, which is an extra 20% affinity. Witness Exploit level 3 to increase affinity by another 50% when hitting a weak point. Attack Boost level 2, and Jump Master level 1. Again, because it's an Insect Glaive. At least for this one it is. Next up, we've got the Hammer Time build, which is based purely on raw damage and KOing a monster. So I've got the Dragon King Eye Patch the Dober Male Beta, the Energigante Vambraces Alpha, the Odogaron Coil Alpha, and the Rathalos Greaves Alpha. What this does is give you attack boost level 6, weakness X point level 3, critical eye level 2, agitator, which when active, which is basically when a monster becomes enraged, you get an extra percentage of attack and affinity. And then I have Stamina Thief and a couple other, again, useless skills for this set because missing decorations are missing. Next up, we have my backup dancer set. Similar, it's actually exactly the same as the support sword and shield, but you know, it's got a hunting horn instead. And lastly, we have the a set that I have created to reduce negative affinity weapons, such as the Energigante or the Devil Hoe. What this set is comprised of is the Dragon King Eye Patch Alpha, the Dober Male Beta, the Kaiser Vambraces Alpha, the Odogaron Coil Alpha, and the Dober Greaves Beta. What this gives you is attack boost level 4, weakness exploit level 3 for a bonus 50% affinity when attacking a weak spot, critical eye level 2 to help cancel out some of that negative affinity, focus level 2 for faster recharge times on the greatsword, and that's about it. Be sure to let me know down in the comments below what you thought of my mix sets, or if you have any suggestions for changes. Other than that, thank you very much for checking out the video, guys, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.